Welcome to Granny Shift, and I'm Ryan.
Wow, that was like really fast. Are we talking really? Or is this 1.5? And I'm Jason.
And this is minute 48 of the Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift.
And
do you listen to your podcast at 1.5 times?
I listen to some, not ours though.
Oh, okay.
I feel like I can do ours at like 1.25, but I feel like it can mess with the humor sometimes.
Yeah,
and
timing.
like timing, timing's important with humor.
Right.
Ba-dum. It'd be more like this. Ba-dum. It's too fast.
Yeah, it's so fast.
But no, like Joe Rogan when he gets certain guests on, I'll turn that up a bit.
Slow talking doctors and stuff like that.
Yeah, and
I just saw a clip of a guy on there talking about deadlifting, about how like nobody deadlifts to like get stronger. They just deadlift to get better at deadlifting.
Oh,
like
really?
if your goal is actually to be like more physically fit, don't deadlift.
Really?
He said if you go into any NFL like weight room, nobody's deadlifting. They're power clinging or something. I don't know what he's talking about. And then it got to the part where Joe Rogan's like, yeah, why is that? And then I'm like, I'm bored of this.
Okay, but wait. This is interesting because Ty told me this before. Ty said any athletes don't deadlift because you can get injured from it.
Oh.
And it's just not worth it. And that makes sense what you're saying is you go in. But when I talk to people that are really into weightlifting, they get like super offended by that.
Yeah.
They're like, no, everybody should be deadlifting.
Yeah.
But I am like confused when I do it, and I do it because it is interesting because you can pick a lot of weight up.
Right.
Like I think my record's like 385 or something.
Oh.
Like that's a lot of weight.
Seems like a lot of weight, yeah.
Yeah. But I felt like my eyeballs were going to pop out.
Right.
But
like people go to such measures to lift that weight.
Yeah.
Like with the
like tie
the
their
straps
hands on and like
and like
then,
the like anti
and you're picking something up
what do
like
they call
12
that?
inches.
Hernia belts.
Yeah.
Anti hernia belts.
Right. I didn't have any of that. I did it all natural.
Wow.
But I'm still like not quite sure what muscle I'm working out. You just feel kind of like
your back,
exhausted.
Your legs.
It is kind of your lower back and your leg, but it's not like.
I don't know. I don't know.
You ever
but
see
I'm, like,
somebody
guessing.
with a really jacked lower back? Like a huge, like they worked it out too much.
People want that triangle. They want the lean lower back.
Yeah, right. Real skinny in the bottom.
A guy I work with says that his back used to be horrible. He started deadlifting and now he has no back pain at all.
Interesting.
I would
yeah,
thought
it
it'd
definitely
be the
seems
opposite
because you have to pull up. But
I would think it'd be like a lot of strain on your back.
yeah, and you remember how you started this with saying how bored you were listening to somebody talk about deadlifting?
Right. That's probably.
All right, let's get back to the minute.
All right,
here.
back to Fast and Furious. So we pick up right where we dropped off.
Yeah.
Same scene. Sean drifting in a parking lot. It's just more of the same. People watching and complaining. This is the guy here, the blue
DK,
jacket guy.
the real DK. Oh, wait, stop. Pause. Okay. So the real DK is like, he's sitting there fishing, but he's like, you call that drifting or something like that?
Right.
And then Han's sitting with some friends, and the one guy's like, they're like trash talking him.
Right.
So he's doing really bad. But
This is the guy that was like with the computers earlier. With Neela.
Tuner guy.
Yeah.
But there's a couple other drift cars here. So this might be like the local drift practice spot.
Yeah, it must be.
But like Sean just clipped a wire cage full of like hoses or something. Like it would really do some damage to your paint and dents. Bow Wow's here too.
Yeah. And this guy, we don't even know who his name is. What his name is.
He has a shirt on with a city, what do you call that? Skyline? And it says Mecca.
Cityscape.
Cityscape. Is Mecca
Skyline.
a city?
No, Mecca is a brand.
Okay.
There's RX-7. Han is watching. He's not trash talking at all. He's just watching inquisitively.
Yeah, is he drinking a beer?
Probably. Snacking on something.
Yeah.
We got some other people, too, we haven't seen before.
Yeah, everybody's just leaning on tires, kind of laughing at Sean.
This guy must be a motorcycle rider.
Yeah, he's got a nice leather zip-up jacket. And they're all just like, this guy says, Han, where did you find this guy? Everybody's like, oh, my word. Because Sean wrecks it again. And he's not, like, crashing into stuff. He's just hitting, like, clipping it. He's trying to drift and, like, bumping and then drives off. He's not, like... But the car doesn't seem to be taking much damage.
This is probably the first time I've seen Han look concerned, though.
Yeah, almost like, did I make a mistake face.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's looking and somebody... So this could be an important moment here, though. Somebody... You see a picture of Han's disappointed face, and somebody in the background says, will someone please teach this guy how to drift?
Right. From what we've seen so far, The only teaching of drifting has been bow out when he says, you rip the e-brake and power over.
Yeah.
That's been.
And then he's like, you know what, man? You got, just let him go.
Yeah.
But the camera angle here is like zooming in on Han's eyes. So you're almost like thinking his thoughts as he's hearing, will somebody please teach this guy how to drift? And I'm like, well, why isn't he in the car with him giving him some pointers?
Right, exactly.
But maybe
what did they do? Just throw him the keys and like go as fast as you can around this track.
You know, Han's smart though. This might be like him trying to humble Sean. Sean needs humbled and be like, look, dude, you actually suck at this.
Does he need humbled? He wrecked that other car.
Yeah, but didn't seem to affect him at all. He needs humbled.
Yeah.
So he hits a skid that has 6x12 wood cribbing on it. Like
I guess
blocks
they're wood.
Of 6x12.
They almost look like concrete. I've thought at first.
Oh my
but that would have done some serious damage. There
and
goes
it
the
takes
spoiler.
the spoiler off. But like that should destroy the back end of that car.
Yeah.
But we don't get to see the damage on the car because he really rails that.
Yeah, almost no damage to the car. They're probably made of like foam.
Foam ones? Yeah, probably.
And he just kind of like spins out, right?
And
he's not doing
scene
so
change.
well. Yeah. So the last thing said in that scene, his drifting scene was, will someone please teach this guy how to drift?
Right. And it was pretty it was intense. Like, was there music playing? Tires screeching.
Yeah.
People talking, whatever. And then scene changes. Now we're on a street in Japan.
Yeah.
And it's calm. And Sean's walking out of his tiny little house.
Is that his house? That can't be his house.
I thought that his house has that door.
I mean, it had that kind of door, but this isn't the type of neighborhood where he was when he first got to the house.
Yeah. What would that place be then?
Unless this is like the other side of the house.
So this is his house in the daytime.
I guess.
I don't know. But he looks over. He's holding some papers. We don't know what they are. And he sees a garage door open.
Maybe it's like the back of his house. Oh, look, that's a cool vending machine.
So his dad basically lives in a closet. But
right.
he has an entire garage across the street. His dad is wrenching. What is he wrenching on right there?
I don't know.
Oh, he's bolting a fender on it, looks like. To a Camaro? Mustang? What year would you say? Late 60s?
67, I would guess.
Okay. I like the generation like right after this.
Oh, really?
Right. Yeah. Like the early 70s I really liked.
I wonder what year this is. 67 is like a popular year for Mustangs. 67 is the year of Eleanor, I think.
Oh, right.
60.
Was Eleanor a hatch? Because apparently the hatches are way more valuable than the coupes.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That's what I've heard.
What year is the Mustang from Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift? You think Siri will know?
I found this on the web.
Well, the web will know.
1967 Ford Mustang.
Wow, you're good. And there's not much to this car right now. It's a bare chassis, no engine. I don't think there's wheels on the front.
No,
no front bumper, no headlights. It's a project car.
But this is the first time that we know of that Sean has seen his dad buy a car.
Right. So now there's a weird moment here, I think, where Sean's like, whoa, my dad likes cars too?
Yeah. They're going to bond. I like how, like, this whole car is primer gray, right?
Yep.
I guess it's gray or it's just really faded paint. I'm not sure. But he's got a fender protector on it.
Yeah.
I thought
he was bolting a red fender on, but you're right. That is a fender protector.
Yeah, I'm not sure what he's
bolting.
More...
It's like he's screwing on the top of the strut.
Yeah.
But
there's no suspension. So
it doesn't seem like that should be a priority right now. It needs an engine.
Yes.
But Sean says to him, is that yours?
Oh, did he? I missed that.
Yeah. As he walked up, he says, is that yours?
Yeah.
And who says what happened?
Sean does.
Sean says what happened.
And his dad goes, I don't know. I found her like this at the base. I found it this way at the base.
Isn't that kind of a weird question? Like, what happened? Like, it's not wrecked.
Well, yeah, but it's missing so many pieces. He's like...
I would be like, oh, it's a project car and you're restoring it.
Right.
I feel like that's kind of obvious.
Isn't it funny just how, like, you walk up to a car and you have to, like, lean on it to talk about it? Right? They both are just, like, leaning on it. Interesting.
Also, imagine how frustrating it'd be to try to restore an American muscle car in Japan.
Yeah.
And how dumb to begin with, where you have all these Japanese cars you could be choosing from that you don't get to play with in the U.S., and you chose an American car that's probably not that uncommon in the U.S.
Well, maybe they don't put all American parts in it.
That's true. Okay. We'll have to find out later.
Might be a right-hand drive Mustang.
We'll have to find out later in.
Oh, before we do that,
Okay.
I think this is the last episode of this month.
Okay.
So don't forget to
giveaway.
enter the pillow face giveaway.
I thought we were doing a bathroom rug.
I looked into that.
How much? Too much?
No, it was more like the design didn't work right,
Oh,
and I didn't really want to rework the design.
I got you.
Because I'm lazy.
Yeah. You just sit around and do nothing all the time. So okay.
Plus the pillow is so much more versatile.
Yeah. And usable.
You can take it in the bed.
You can sleep
You
with it.
can take it on the couch.
You can take it on a plane for your neck.
A long train ride. It can be on your car seat for like a hemorrhoid deterrent.
Yeah, you can put it on your.
You could sit on our faces
chair if you need to get a little higher.
A little book and a little pillow.
Yeah, I'll get you there.
That was perfect to get you a little booster for your gaming chair.
So what we're talking about, my wife bought a desk, antique, but a little bit too high. My chair's not high enough for me to get the right arm angles when I play Apex Legends. So I sit on a $40 book that I got conned into buying and a sofa pillow, which gets me right to the right spot.
That's perfect.
So I can do excellent. So
is the chair the right height, and then when you sit on it, it drops? Like would a new chair be right? Or
probably. I bet normal gaming chair would go a little higher.
Would go high enough.
But even this, I don't know.
This feels yeah.
Does that chair go up that you're sitting on?
That chair, yeah. I'd sink down when I podcast with you because that chair drops so low.
I got you. All right.
Yeah, but don't forget to enter the giveaway. And
thanks for listening.
I'm Ryan.
And I'm Jason.
And always remember,
winning's winning.